In today's video, we'll be taking a look at the Stormtrooper Commander, based upon experience from the Force Unleashed video game. So he was released as a Gamestop exclusive in the 30th anniversary line, along with the other Force Unleashed figures. And he was also repacked in the Legacy Collection packaging. I'm pretty sure it was the blue and white packaging. And I think he was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive for that particular figure. The one you're looking at here is the GameStop exclusive one. And if I recall correctly, he was probably the most hunted down action figure at the time, and I don't think many people really found him at GameStop. I certainly never found him in the wild. I actually got this action figure in 2017. He's fortunately not too expensive, so if you really want him for your collection, you could probably get him brand new for like $20, $30, somewhere in that range. But at the time, I don't think anybody really could find him. He was not in the wild. Everyone was hunting on eBay for him or sending messages out saying, "Oh, have you seen this guy?" and on a manhunt for him and things like that. But he's a very nice action figure. He's just a repaint of the 30th anniversary Stormtrooper, which I'm pretty sure is figure number 20. I do have that action figure. I got him at the time, and I'll be sure to do his own review at some point in the future. This action figure is just a repaint of that, minus the coin. Instead, he has the stand, as you can see there. And yeah, that's pretty much all the uniqueness about him. What else is there to tell about him? I do have the TVC Stormtrooper Commander reviewed on the channel, if you want to check that out. And I'll be sure to get around to the Black Series one here at some point. So let's just go ahead and take a closer look at this guy. So as I mentioned, he's just a direct repaint of the 30th anniversary Stormtrooper. I'm not sure if that's the original sculpt for this. I think it is. Most of it is, or some of it is, that is. I think the VOTC Stormtrooper from 2004 may have been the first that's utilizing a lot of the parts that you see here. Particularly in the body. I don't think they had a removable helmet though at the time. In terms of Stormtrooper sculpts, I still think this holds up pretty well. It's kind of scrawny, as you can see, and he has no neck, as you can see, and that's just because of the size of the helmet. I suppose if you position it right, you can get him to look a little more accurate. But regardless, even though with compared to the TVC Stormtroopers, there's a huge difference, I still think these are very nice. It's a nice sculpt, and they're still fairly affordable. So some people suggest that these are more like 501st Stormtroopers, and I can see what you mean by that. It's the nice blue markings on him. A lot of scuffs on him. Blue markings on his leg, some weathering. There's the holster there with, looks like it's got some carbon scoring on it. Thermal detonator. Interesting bit of information about the helmet here. I think that this Stormtrooper helmet and the ones that did not have the removable helmet that are utilizing this sculpt, they are based on the appearance from the original Battlefront 1 game for the Stormtrooper. I learned that in the last couple of years, and I actively play Battlefront quite a bit, the original, and I can kind of see the resemblance. It's the stripes on his boots there. So in terms of articulation, he does have ball joint to head because he has that removable helmet. The helmet doesn't really move along with the rest of the head too well, so you might have to take his helmet off, adjust his head, and then put the helmet on. but still has a pretty good range of motion. You can look all the way up with it. And I think you can even look downward just a little bit. Yeah. It's pretty good. He has hinged shoulders, hinged elbows, which do go past 90 degrees. Swivel wrists, and joint the torso, swivel hips, and then hinged knees and hinged ankles. Unfortunately, mine's starting to get a little yellowed there. I haven't really noticed that until recently. So it's something to watch out for. In terms of weapons and accessories, it just comes with the standard E11. I never took the elastic band off of mine, but as you can see, it is getting kind of yellowed, so I would not doubt within the next couple of years it's going to start breaking apart. And it looks like it's kind of breaking apart right there. So probably pretty soon. As for the removable head there, just has the standard clone trooper head. Does have a lot of scarring on him. Just tell he's seen some action. A lot of the stormtroopers and the Death Star gunners and characters like that at this time had clone trooper heads. And of course, for the other accessory, the stand, expanding universe, Stormtrooper Commander. The Legacy Collection figure obviously did not have the stand. He may have came with battle gear. I forget if he did or not. But I don't think he had any other unique accessories about him. And unfortunately, he does fit good on his stand. Can hold the E11 well with both hands. You can fit the E11 in his holster. Unfortunately, a lot of times the E11s never really fit well in those type of holsters that the Stormtroopers had. You could only insert it in one place and then the holster ends up sticking out like that. In fact, I think some of the best holsters that Hasbro's ever made for their action figures is with the Imperial Commando here. So you can see with the DC-15 there. And we'll bring out some of the other ones as well. Get a lot of these Force Unleashed troopers out. They all look really good together. Stormtrooper Commander is one of my personal favorite Stormtroopers. Of course, it's from one of my favorite Star Wars games. It's a very nice design. So would I recommend them for your collection? I totally would. Even if you have the TVC figure, I still would recommend this particular one for your collection. He's fairly affordable for being a 15, almost 16-year-old action figure. And it's a great sculpt. Like I said, I still think it's a great Stormtrooper sculpt, and it holds up really well today. Is it 100% accurate? No. But he can do just about everything you'd want a Stormtrooper to do. Now, of course, as you can see, he is a little more scrawny, but I think that's okay. So solid 10 out of 10 action figure as far as I'm concerned. Highly recommended, and I think you need them for your collection. But anyways, that concludes this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for plenty more reviews in the future. There will be Lots more to come. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Always appreciate your support. And check out some of the links in the description as well. As always, thanks for watching.